Hey, it's Steve Cochran, and welcome to another action-packed edition of Live from My Office. All right, let's be honest. It's not that action-packed. There's no chase scenes. There's no cute neighbor kid. There's no love interest. It's me sitting in my office talking to you. Well, let's be honest for a second. The world's upside down. The world's lost its mind. The world's gone insane. It's not just Donald Trump. It's everything. But Trump certainly has a fair share of his contribution to the insanity. You gotta laugh. You know that old saying? You gotta laugh so you don't cry? Yeah, that doesn't apply here. Or does it? Seems Trump World sent me a piece of tape we're going to listen to together in just a second. More coming up on that. But in the meantime, thank you as always for listening to these 300 plus episodes of Live from My Office. So wherever you listen, on Apple, on Spotify, wherever, on your Android, on your Apple device, however you get your podcast, please subscribe, rate, and review, and find yourself a random old person, much like myself, and show them how to download the Live from My Office podcast. Help them subscribe so they never miss an episode. You can also drop me an email anytime. Things you like, things you don't like, questions about life, ask me for money, anything you like. The Cochran Show at gmail.com. And please listen to the radio show every morning on the radio on the legendary Big 89 WLS, 5:30 to 9, Monday through Friday. You can listen to it on an actual radio, much like the one you still have in your car. You can listen to it on your smart devices. You can stream it if you like. I know the stream, as we describe it, sometimes has issues where it can cause you to possibly lose your mind. But however you consume any portion of the show, I highly appreciate it. And my promise to you is always, we're going to make you laugh, we're going to entertain you, we're going to inform you. I'm going to give you the truth. Politically, I play it down the middle and call out the stupid on both sides. The squeaky wheel gets the grease just because it shows me who needs to be mocked and pointed out for not doing their job and taking advantage of you. And also maybe light a fire under your ass to make sure you go out and vote. It's all part of the Steve Cochran radio show on the Big 89 WLS, WLSAM.com, the website for the podcast from the radio show as well. All right, so I got this piece of leaked audio. Now, this is different from the leaked audio you've heard. You might remember the story broke a few days ago. And it indicated that Trump was waving around a classified document to some unknown woman in his office, a document he shouldn't have had, a document he should have turned back in. And clearly, on the audio, you can hear Donald Trump say, oh, this is classified. Can't be shown this to just anybody. It's classified. I could have declassified this while I was president. I didn't. But look, I've still got it here. This is the document, and those are the documents that he needed to give back to the presidential archives, to the government, because those belong to the people. Because he didn't, because he stonewalled, that's why he got indicted. And that's why he is in serious jeopardy, legal jeopardy, going forward. But this piece that they sent us, I've not heard it, but I'm told by my people, and as you can imagine, we have an extensive staff here at Live from My Office, including our guest producer, Miranda, today, who's doing a great job. But they tell me that, that they think you should give it a listen and judge yourself. So this is from Trump's office. This is the audio that they leaked to me. This, they say, is the factual audio of what Donald Trump was actually talking about. Listen.
These are bad, sick golfers.
That was your coup,
On the golf course, you mean? Yeah.
Against you.
It started right at the clubhouse.
When Millie's talking about, you were going to try to do a coup. No, they were trying to do that before you even were...
Oh, with Millie, let me see that. I'll show you an example. He said that I wanted to attack him, Millie. I wanted to attack him on the fourth hole. He said that. It's nonsense. Came up, look. I've got the scorecards to prove it. This was him. Look at all these scorecards. He was having a bad game. That's why he was mad at me. This was him. Birdie. This is Millie's writing. Birdie, par, birdie, eagle. You think you got an eagle? Come on. That's a total lie. He tried to cheat me. He tried to cheat me on my own course. Can you believe it? He's a bad sport. He's a real loser.
Yeah.
I just found, isn't that amazing? This totally wins my golf game.
Oh, why would I be skeptical about that? In the meantime, we'll come back, and I'm told Donald Trump is calling. Yeah, I'm going to take the call. Be here for that as we continue on Live from My Office, sponsored by the great people at the Rao Theater, the Rao Center for the Performing Arts in Crystal Lake. It's where we've done so many of our New Year's Eve shows. We were just there for Father's Day not long ago. Man, they got a great lineup coming up. They got Carole King tributes, Simon and Garfunkel tributes, Dave Matthews Band tributes. They're all great acts. And how about this weekend in September 8th and September 9th, the Robert Cray Band on the 8th. You love blues? Oh, it's Robert Cray. As good as it gets. And then a very funny Pat McGann. He'll be at the Rao on September 9th. Get your tickets early so you don't miss out. Every bit of the summer lineup at the Rao is right there at the website, rowcenter.org. You can call the box office with questions. If you're anywhere near Crystal Lake, swing by and buy them live if you want. Box office is open every day. Get the hours on the website. Again, it's rowcenter.org or 815-356-9212. My favorite stage is still the Rao Center, and you're going to love a show there. If you haven't seen it, get there soon. rowcenter.org, 815-356-9212. That's rowcenter.org. As we continue here on Live from My Office, okay, you heard the alleged real leaked audio from the Trump people. Trump standing by on the phone. Miranda tells me this is a collect call. Oh, boy. Well, hello.
Yes, hello. Hello, this is a tremendous AT&T operator speaking. I have a collect call from a Donald in Palm Beach. Donald, will you accept the charges?
Yeah, I see. Yes.
Get it, charges?
Yes, I do. Hello,
You
Mr.
can use that one, Cochran.
Thank you very much. Hello, Mr. Trump. Quite a year for you, isn't it?
What are you talking about? Just the normal greatness of me? Is that what you mean? Because in that case, you're right. It's been quite a year.
No.
Quite a year for Donald.
Talking about being indicted twice. No president ever.
That's right. No president ever before has been this indicted. I'm the most indicted. It's a record. You think Obama could handle this pressure? He's totally weak. I'm the president so nice they indicted me twice. That I can tell you.
Well, look, this is the second indictment. 37 counts.
Bogus counts.
Some of these charges are very, very serious, sir. I mean, this one that you had willful retention of the national defense information, nuclear
Retention?
sites.
You just made that up. Retention. Look, the only thing I've ever retained is water. And believe me, I retain a lot of water. This is a total hit job by the Injustice Department. You know that, Cochran. And the radical left will not stop until I spend the rest of my life in prison. And the only one who can visit me will be my son, Eric. What a horrible, horrible nightmare.
Well, look, okay, sir, let's stay on topic here. There's no getting around it. You are in serious trouble.
Many people are saying this is the worst witch hunt ever. Many people.
Are they?
They come up to me all the time at Palm Beach. Mr. President, with tears in their eyes.
Uh-huh.
Mr. Rightful President, this is a witch hunt, the likes of which have never been seen before. But that doesn't take anything away from my record of most indictments. Cochran, I had every right to have those documents. All I have to do is think about it. Bing bong, and they're declassified.
That's it, huh? Just the old bing bong?
That's it, declassified. Bing bong. Now, sure, some of the top secret ones were next to the toilet, but I can assure you the most important, top secret documents, the ones with the tremendous highest security clearance, were protectively shielded. They were protectively shielded by a closed shower curtain. That I can tell you. Nobody knew they were there. Nobody. They were safely hidden next to Melania's loofah, her loofah sponge. It's a tremendous exfoliator, that I can tell you.
Well, look, certainly it's a lot for anybody to process.
Yes, it is. And frankly, I process a lot. You know, I have great cognitive, by the way.
Sure.
It has me a little ticked off right now. It's affecting everything. This arraignment, this indictment, even my diet. It's affecting my diet, Cochran. I could only eat 4 Big Macs last night. Only 4. And not only that, they had the audacity to arrest me on Taco Tuesday. Nobody does that on Taco Tuesday.
Well,
Come on.
Yeah, maybe change the plan at the club, but just to be glad it wasn't on your birthday, you could have some good feelings about that, right?
Well, you got that right. 77 years young. Can you believe it? I'm only 3 years younger than that reanimated fossil, Sleepy Joe. So sad.
Sir, please, let's stick to you.
By the way, did you see how good I looked on camera last week
Yeah.
when I walked out of the SUV into court? The weather in Miami's great for my complexion. Hell, I even look great on the chalk sketches.
The chalk sketches, the courtroom artist did of you? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, were those a thing of beauty or what? I didn't think it was possible I could look even more chiseled or sexier than I do in real life, but I got to admit, I'm a huge dreamboat when I'm done up in charcoal and pastels. Seriously, I look like a young Robert Redford in those sketches. Admit it.
It's probably
Admit
a
it, Doug.
cable problem. Look, sir, aren't you concerned at least a little?
About what? Things are great for Trump. I'm leading highly in the polls. No one can touch Trump. Especially not that Florida stiff Ron DeSanctimonious, okay?
No. How do you go so
Ron
fast?
DeSatanist, Ron DeSanty Flush. Come on.
How do you go so fast from saying great things about people to saying awful things about people?
Simple. It's the Trump rule number one. Say great things about me, and I'll say something nice about you.
In some cases, even if you barely know them.
That's right. Trump rule number two. Say anything bad about me, and I'll give you a hilarious nickname and bury you with insults forever.
Well, I mean, that's disingenuous.
Wrong, Cochran. It's DeSanctimonious.
Okay. Is there a Trump rule number 3?
Yes, there is. Trump is always right, and the only rules Trump follows are the Trump rules.
This may be, looking back, the most honest you've ever been with me. But
Really?
in the midst of all this, you keep bringing Hillary up. Aren't you over this? I mean, you even had the Clintons at your wedding back in the day to Melania. Remember that?
Well, you bring up the wedding. She stole all the centerpieces while Bill was hitting on the bridesmaids. More truth, Cochran. Come on, you stepped in it.
We're out of time, sir.
You know what? You're probably wondering why I've never given you one of my famous Trump nicknames. You'd like that, wouldn't you, Cochran?
I hadn't even thought about it, sir. Not a bit.
I've never taken the time to choose from the list I've made, so I'll give you the great honor of picking your very own nickname from Trump's list. I got a long list of names for Cochran.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Come on.
Not interested, sir. No, thank you.
No, choose one from the list here. We got bigger than a pumpkin head Cochran.
Well, no, that's a no. That's a no.
Steve bigger than a pumpkin head Cochran.
Yeah, no.
How about Steve Cockadoodle Stupid?
Well, what?
Steve Cockadoodle Stupid.
Because I'm up early?
Because you're up early and you're stupid. It all goes together. Here's another one. Steve Sleepy Eyes Cochran.
I figured you'd go for that. Yep, the low-hanging fruit. Yep.
Yeah, maybe just Radio Rotten.
Oh,
Radio Rotten Cochran.
Well, you're getting to the alliteration now. I know you're quite fond of that.
How about this one? Steve, I would have fired him too, Cochran.
That's
That's a good one.
yeah, okay.
That hits a little, that's a sensitive spot.
Well, not so
How
much.
about the bald, bumbling, boring blowhard of bull?
Okay, that's ridiculous.
That wouldn't fit on a shirt.
No.
Or keep it simple, Cochran. How about just Baldylocks?
I'm not picking my own Trump nickname. Not now, not
It's
ever.
okay, Cochran. Think about it. I'm going to send you this list. You can decide on your own time.
Mhm.
I've got to go.
Mhm.
I've got more important things to do. I'll pick your nickname. You know what? I'll pick your nickname. But until then, for right now, later, loser.
Well, let's all take a deep cleansing breath. Probably not a good idea with the crud in the air, but I hope you enjoyed your deep cleansing breath, because that's going to wrap up another edition of Live from My Office. Great job by Miranda Ellis. If you are currently having, a podcast of your own that needs production, possibly a kid's birthday party, she'll produce whatever you need to produce, and she does a great job on the radio show on WLS and here on Live from My Office whenever I pull the emergency alarm or I break the glass, and she comes in and takes care of business. So thanks for listening to this very special edition of Live from My Office. And if you can, the charity worth mentioning today actually comes from the radio show. It is the celebration in just days of July 4th. But the people of Highland Park have very mixed memories after what happened last year. We had a survivor of the July 4th massacre in Highland Park on the radio show the other day. And there is, no matter where you're listening in the world, and I know we're in 12, 13, 14, 15 countries, This is an organization I hope you'll contribute to if you're in a financial position to do so, because they're doing good work. It's oneaimil.org, and certainly you have right-thinking organizations involving keeping people safe from gun violence closer to you. But this is a great one to help, and a great way to help the people of Highland Park, just one American town who dealt with that nightmare. Again, that website is oneaimil.org. Whenever you're hearing this, I hope you're going to have a great 4th of July, or I hope you had a great 4th of July. Please listen to us on the radio and hear us again next time. I'm Steve Cochran, and this is Live from My Office.
30 years plus on the airwaves, you have turned your dial to me. Now you're tuned into my podcast. It's Live from My Office, Steve. From Ithaca, New York, to Carolina South, W. Cochran, Steve. From Minneapolis and then Chicago twice, top-rated shows achieved. Sit back, relax, and now listen to my show. When or wherever you are, 'cause you're on the go. A-list celebs with some laughs and great info. Live from my office, the Steve Cochran Podcast Show. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No better place to be. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Subscribe and like for free. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Live from my office, Steve. So glad you're with me. It's Live from my office, Steve.
Thank you for listening to Live from My Office, a service of Monkey Run Productions. All rights reserved. The podcast is hosted by Steve Cochran, and it's mixed, edited, and produced by me, Ross Cochran. Steve is available for corporate speaking gigs. He would love to MC your event, and occasionally, he's funny. Thank you for listening. Head to cochranshow.com for more.